we've just built. If you haven't already, go and check out our previous episodes where we drive all the piles in, bearers, fucking joists, flooring, insulation, everything you need to know. Go and watch them. But for now, we're going to talk about pre-nail frames, how we're going to install them, and just fucking actually smash it, to be honest with you. Okay? So we've actually unboxed these already. Look at this. Laser frame. What the heck is this? Laminated timbers. These look straight as. I've never used this. Shout out to ITM Monganui for freaking supplying this. I didn't realise we were going to get that, but anyway. Yeah, fucking mean. No more bows in the timbers. Straight as. First things first. See these little screws? Look at this. I got them to install top plate connectors, so we don't have to do top plate straps, which is super awesome. Actually, we can talk about that later. First things first, the man with the plan. Hey, what do you reckon? Whenever you get a pre-nail, it comes with a laminated plan, and the plan tells you exactly where all the pre-nail goes, all the different frames around the whole building, right? So in this situation, there's one side that gives us all the measurements, and on the other side gives us all these numbers, okay? So all these numbers reflect the numbers on the frames here. Now if you come and have a look here, our job is to decipher all these and stand them up in such a way that it's going to flow really nice.
Wow, it's very nice.
One is E11. Now if we come onto the plan here and we have a look, we try and find E11. E11's this one right here. It's actually, I should hold it this way because that's the way the house is going. So the E11's over there. So that's kind of good, it's a corner one. So what connects into E11 over here? E10. E10's way down here. So that's a little bit frustrating, but instead of freaking lifting all the frames and stacking them back over here, what we'll do is we'll put E11, stand it up, and then wherever these other frames are going, right? So we've got E8 next. We'll go and sit E8 where it needs to be, but we won't stand it up until we get the connecting frame into it. But that's pretty much what we're going to do first of all. We're literally just going to freaking stand all the frames up, get them all up, and then we can straighten them all, nail them all down and stuff like that. So that's the goal for today. But it's just faster like this. Yeah, to be honest, for this sheet of glass. Hey, come with me. Now just tap the bottom over if you can. Put it together and fucking take it apart again. It's like the flow rope boys and fucking digging the hole and putting it back up. Alright, so what are you doing, Fabian? Why are you going Fuck's sakes, bro. So it happens to the best of us. What's happened is I've been putting these external frames up. Look, we're fucking smashing it out. And then I went to go put this one on through here, right? And it didn't fit properly, and I'm thinking, fuck, what the fuck's going on here? And I've actually built this floor 90mm bigger than it needs to be. Just this section right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fucking pull the flooring off, cut all our joists back, attach this back in. Fuck, we're on a roll, boy! But it is what it is, we just have to fucking fix it. I think the first plan of attack is I'm gonna mark my 90mm. I'm gonna actually cut this flooring first with the rail saw. So when we go to put it back in again, it's just gonna be fucking done. Hopefully the glue hasn't gone off yet. Fuck, using 2L cure, fucking egghead. Anyway, Fabiano's just gone through and he's fucking unscrewed all that. We'll fucking pull this flooring up and fix this fuck up, because it's not a fuck up if you can't fix it up. Fuck, what do you reckon? Second time's a charm or what? Fuck, got the fucking floor cut back normally. Fucking numpty. Let's just double check that we got our right measurement here. 890. Fuck. Okay, let's fucking get this fucking dog up. Got the balance?
I'm trying to rush through and make up for lost time.
Oh. give this a bit of a sweep. Fuck off. Our feet are gonna be. Yep. Fuck. That looks better, bro. Oh, what's going on, Fabiano? Fuck, it feels like we've been here before, bro. Nothing's not a fuck up if you can't fix it, eh, Fabiano? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to job and knock today, eh? Job and knock or what? Beautiful. You'd also notice when we're standing these, you can see that number over there, E15, that's our wall, and then it actually tells us which one this one butts into. So we've got E15 butts into that, E13 butts into this one. So this is, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Alright. What about the work? Sweet, so now we've got that sus, we will go back to our floor plan and start doing our internals, eh? Do you want to open up that internal pack? Open her up, and then we'll just have a look around. Alright, so when it comes to a position where I can't actually get the top plate tight with the clamp, I'm gonna, I just leave it, I put a tack in, but now that Fabiano's just taking nails out over there for our internals, what I like to do is I just like to whack a couple of blocks on here like this. I should screw it, but I don't have any. This is old school as. And then I'll just go like that. So I clamp 2 bits of timber to here, then I'll just slowly wind that up. And try and get those two together. Not the best clamp for the job, but it works. See how it tightened it right up there? I don't know if you guys can see that, but now I'll just nice and tight. Just fucking bang that together. Make ourselves get it nice and tight. So what one? Can you count the numbers?
4, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? No. Okay, we'll put 4 in now. E10. So where are we?
Side's going into the wall.
Yeah. Where are we? We're number 4. Okay, that's our bathroom one, eh? Sweet. Save the confusion, bro. Hey. Now when it comes to the internal walls, we know exactly, well not exactly, but we know pretty much where they're going to go due to these double blocks here. We got this blocking, and that's to allow for our wall to go in and we can fix in through here. And then that way we've got fixing on each side with our studs. But we just go through and tack these in for now. all our internals. Reason being is we haven't actually plumbed up any of the external walls yet. So if we were to nail this off, right, nice and plumb, and then we went to go plumb this one, this would actually move the wall out or in, whatever way that corner needs to go. So we just like to get all our walls up and in, so that way we know when we go to brace these corners and these externals, we know exactly where to put our braces, because if we went and braced them before we put the internals in, then braces could get in our way. So yeah, look at that though, smashing it. We might go through that one, eh? We'll just go, we'll slide it straight in like this. Yeah, well, it's because you snore so loud, bro. I sneak in there at night. Oh, what's going on there? Hey? Hey, what do you reckon? The car tire fire? Yeah. What? What's wrong with that? Beautiful. Hey? Alright, so now that we've freaking installed our frames up, alright, we need to go through and now all the external frames off, and all the external joins, I should say. So all these corners, what I do is I go through and I clamp if there's a gap through here, but we're using this J-frame, these LVL timbers, which are fucking straight as. So I have a feeling that we're not going to have to do fuck all adjusting on these frames, to be honest. Fingers crossed, I might have spoke too soon, but while Fabian's cutting all these braces and stuff up, I'm literally just doing, oops, run out of nails. I'm just I do 4 nails next to every nog, so above and below it, and that's going to hold the whole frame together. So like that. Yeah, I've already done that one. Making sure our top and bottom plates are tight as. If I'm having issues, you know what to do. Just clamp them together, figure out a system of pulling them together so they're nice and tight. That way it's going to be fucking far easier for us to sort of plumb these up when we go to do it. Now in a situation like this, even though these two frames sort of create the external wall here, external wall and external wall, I can't actually nail this one off yet because it's not at the end of our frames. You can see that? So I need to plumb this wall up right here before I can actually nail this one off. But I've gone through, now you can see this one here, I can do this corner, I can do this corner. See there's a bit of a gap through here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a level right here. I'm just going to check this is what one's straight. So you can see there's a slight bow there in this frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the big hit, bash that, try and get it over. If not, I'm just going to nail this nice and straight on, and I'll buzz that light later. Hope that makes sense. Probably too soon.